Hello everybody. We need to rediscover wisdom. In my experience and my work in the body of Christ, over the last 4 decades, there's been an abundance of teaching on wisdom and on faith. But almost year in, year out, decade in, decade out, things are getting worse. For example, the current civilian dispensation started at an exchange rate where the naira was exchanging at a rate of less than 90 to the dollar. Today we are over 1,000. Most of our young people, some of our bright, the youngest and the brightest, are finding their ways abroad. A few years ago, going abroad used to be the problem of the unemployed. But right now, young up-and-coming managers with employments in the best banks, the best telecoms companies, some of our biggest corporations, our best minds are flocking abroad. And Christians are not excluded. And this is in spite of such an abundance of teaching on wisdom and on faith. We need to rediscover wisdom, because if we truly find wisdom, these things ought not to be. I've seen wisdom defined as the fear of God, because the fear of God is the beginning of wisdom. I've seen wisdom defined as shrewdness and discernment, because you can be led and guided in the way you should go. You can have insight that is not available to many. I've seen wisdom defined as skill, things which you learn and you train. And I've seen people who go after wisdom as spiritual power, whether they are getting it from God or from other spirits or from the devil. But we clearly need to rediscover wisdom, because these 4 platforms of wisdom is not giving us the progress and the success that we need. The midweek service of the Friends of God Fellowship is christened the School of Virtue, where a minimum of 2 times every month we take a very topical subject and look at what God needs to teach us. I want to invite you to the School of Virtue for this month. 3 Wednesdays starting from this Wednesday. The first Wednesday will be the 10th, the 18th and the 25th. We will start on the 10th with an introduction, then the 18th and the 25th. We need to rediscover wisdom, because I think there are insights to wisdom that will show us that there are things we need to add to what we already know, so that we can have a full manifestation of what God intends. We can't continue with just a few people giving testimonies of breakthroughs. You know, if we sit a church of 1,000 and 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5 people give testimonies of breakthroughs, that is not a testament to the success of wisdom. 5 in 1,000 is not better than the average success rate in the economy. There has to be something about wisdom that we need to discover. Let's rediscover wisdom, and we'll see that there are things we can do, and God will put us on the front foot. I want to invite you this Wednesdays 6 to 8. 6 to 8. 3 Wednesdays. Introduction on the 10th. Then we'll go in depth on the 18th and on the 25th. Please come these 3 Wednesdays, join together with me, and God will give us insight. I'm not trusting in my wisdom, I'm trusting in the insight of God, because we need the insight of God for these times. If you cannot attend physically, you can join us by Zoom, and the links will be on the screen. God bless you. I look forward to seeing you, and I pray that for these difficult times, God will give us the wisdom and the insight we need to be all that He has called us to be. God bless you.